Hello and welcome to Tomb Raider Legend. For my annual 2024 playthrough, going to be finishing this game in one stream. It's a short game, and I'm not doing anything special. I won't be doing the Croft Manor as well, just like I didn't do with the other Tomb Raider games that had it in the marathon, this year at least. Hey there AC, how's it going? Welcome. Hey Biko, welcome. How's things today? One day you shall be first. Oh, that's all good, Biko. That's all good. Hey there, Meow. Welcome on in, if it isn't the legend. Nice one there. Nice usage of the word legend, considering the game I'm playing. How's it going, Meow? Biko, you're playing this one slowly these days. You're in the desert town at the moment, but we'll get past it. Oh, absolutely, Biko. Yeah, that town, it's interesting because there's that soccer ball that you can actually kick, and if you kick it into the goal, there's actually like a cheering sound that happens. I thought that was quite funny. I'm doing good, thanks Biko. Things are going well. Gonna be finishing this game in one stream, and then I'll take a break afterwards and come back with Tomb Raider Underworld and make a start on that playthrough. Yeah, you thought I'd get the pun? Very good. Yeah. I mean, you never know sometimes, but yeah. I actually like the name of this title as well, because not only is it because of Arthurian legend, the focus of, you know, what they're actually looking for and all that kind of stuff, but also because Lara herself is a legend, so I like that sort of like double meaning for it. Biko, what platform are you playing this on? On the Xbox, but I'm using my Series S, and I've got that connected to my laptop with Remote Play, and then I'm using OBS to pick up that screen and stream it that way. I do have the PC versions, but I couldn't get Anniversary to work in the way I wanted it to, and I figured that I would play that on the Xbox 360 version and do the same with Legend and Underworld, just to save time. You're doing okay, thanks. We'll see how your day is later. Oh, absolutely, Biko. Well, that's good that you're going okay. I hope that you have a great day. Let's see, so I've done with the sound, subtitles English, that's good. Okay, so go load and new game. Just going to play it on normal as well.
Just because no one's ever caught one doesn't mean they're not real.
That is very true, but perhaps they don't wish to be found. I've heard they're rather fierce.
Yeti only look fierce. They probably don't like being so cold all the time. I shouldn't like it either.
You never have to be cold, my Lara, if you don't want to be.
Look!
Henry, what's happened?
Meet Croft.
Mayday! This is Bravo Tango 229er. We lost our port side engine. Trying to get cross feeds open.
Are we going to crash?
Starboard engine non-responsive.
Not unless it's absolutely necessary.
Stabilizer jam. Kicking rudder and losing altitude. We're going full nose down.
Close your eyes, darling.
I don't want to close my eyes.
You know, I think you forgot your climbing gear on purpose.
What would give you that idea?
face it. It's like going up a set of stairs, only far less boring.
Yeah? Well, I want to throw up every time you look down. Hey, Alice is back. Grab a headset.
Back so soon? From Florence, wasn't it?
Decided on Genoa at the last minute. My dissertation will never see daylight at this rate, but never mind that. What are you doing in Bolivia?
Ascending. Alistair, meet Tiwanaku. She's a lovely pre-Incan civilization, currently in ruins.
Delighted.
I've been looking for certain artifacts. Well, for some time now. And an old friend working in the Pals has tipped me off about a rather promising rumor.
What sort of artifacts?
An ornate stone dais, among other things.
A big rock, and she won't say why.
Oh well. Where would the suspense be otherwise?
Biko, what's your PC tag called? You've had it displayed in games before, so I guess you don't mind you asking. How do you spell it? Please put it in text chat. Oh yeah, I'm playing on the Xbox, so that's my tag for the Xbox itself as well. But yeah, I very hardly ever use those aspects of consoles. Same with the PlayStation as well, because I find it hard to keep up with Discord related to Twitch stuff, let alone stuff related to you know, console stuff as well, if you know what I mean. But because the thing is, I don't use it that often, and I don't want people to feel like I'm ignoring them when it's just because I don't use it much. You know what I mean? Yeah, Lara in the wrong field. She could give me a gold medal Olympian with those moves. Oh, absolutely, yeah. That's so true. You're not wrong there. Yeah, it's cool that they brought that move back too as well, because this is actually the first reboot that they did, and you never know sometimes what they're going to bring across and what they're going to take out. Biko, what's your PC username? You want to keep it so you never lose me. Please put it in the text chat. I'd rather not, Biko, to be honest. I just would like to keep things on a streamer to viewer basis. Now, this one looks so good for how old it is. That's true. Yeah, 2006. So another game that's celebrating an anniversary next year that I'll have to it'll have to do something for as well. Well, thanks for understanding, Biko. Yeah, it's just it gets hard to keep track of all this stuff, and I don't like people feeling like they're waiting forever for responses and stuff like that. You know, Meow 2006, you feel old hearing that year? Me too. Same here. Especially when I think about how old I was back then. I was in my early 20s. Ah, those were the days.
That was lovely.
Hey, do me a favor and check your PDA.
It still works, if that's what you're wondering.
Cool. They said it was waterproof. You should be able to swim with it, no problem. Unless you eat it, then you'll have to wait an hour.
Yeah, Meow, the good old 20s. Back in my day. It's been 84 years. Plus 1,000 on top. Hey there, Lucas. Welcome on in. Hi, Lara. That was lovely, apparently. Yeah. Hopefully the water was fresh. Something I forgot to mention too is sometimes, and it's easy to understand why, sometimes there's a confusion between the timeline of events for the Tomb Raider games and stuff. And the newer trilogy sort of complicates it even further, where it's like the assumption is that all the events that happen in the reboot trilogy from 2013 to Shadow is all prequel stuff to all the older games, which is not true. The key thing is Lara's backstory. In the original timeline, Lara's parents are still alive. They don't die. Whereas in the other two versions, this game, and Anniversary and Underworld, and then the reboot trilogy, in those timelines, her parents are actually dead. So they don't live to see her become a Tomb Raider. They're dead before that point. Whereas in the classic games, they're still alive. They wanted Lara to marry into another rich family, but she didn't want to. And as a result, they disowned her. And she was like, fine, I'm going to live my life the way I want to live it. So basically, they cut off all ties to Lara, and I think they also cut off their funds to her and stuff like that. So all of that is in the original timeline of events from Tomb Raider 1 up until the Angel of Darkness. And then this game comes out in 2006, and it reboots things. So we saw at the start the plane crash that happens. A plane crashing is kind of like one of the elements that's the same, because in the original timeline, Lara is actually on a plane and it crashes in the Himalayas and she almost dies, but she manages to survive. And after that experience, she sort of unlocks, if you will, this desire to go into the most dangerous places in the world, because she gets an adrenaline rush from visiting those places and from dodging traps and from surviving, great things. So in a way she becomes a bit addicted to that adrenaline, and that's why she seeks out, these tombs and all that kind of stuff. And then in the reboot, 2006, we see the plane crash, but she's much younger and she's with her mother. And this is a spoiler for Underworld, but her mother is actually dead. We see that she disappears, and Lara for all these years has thought that she's just disappeared, like she's been teleported somewhere and she's still alive. But she finds out ultimately that her mother is actually dead. So that event that we saw in the plane, that takes place before another flashback that we play in this game, to when Lara was much older, but hadn't yet experienced the events of the plane crash in the Himalayas and all that kind of stuff. So there's some events that carry across into the different versions, but it doesn't mean that they're actually the same Lara Croft. And then Anniversary, which came out after this, is a remake of Tomb Raider 1, which then puts this game, in terms of like the present day events, actually set after Anniversary. So after the events of Anniversary, Lara goes on to meet Zip and Alistair, and then they become a team and all that kind of stuff, and then we see these events here as well. But Anniversary had to change the story of Tomb Raider 1, even though it's remaking it. They had to change the story of Tomb Raider for Tomb Raider Anniversary because of this game changing the backstory as well. And then the reboot trilogy is another separate one to all of the others, and it's kind of like a prequel to her as a character becoming the Tomb Raider, but it's not a prequel to Tomb Raider 1 from 1996 or Tomb Raider Anniversary from 2007. Completely different kind of thing as well. The thing about that, though, is even though they're separate timelines, there are still references and things that get brought over from one into the next. For example, in the reboot trilogy from 2013 to Shadow, if you do the Blood Ties DLC for Rise of the Tomb Raider, you actually find references to things that Lara in the old school games actually ends up going for. So potentially, those events that we saw in the original series could be redone for that version of Lara, but up until this point they haven't. So until they do that, then basically there's nothing to prove that the Lara Croft you play as in the 2013 game Rise and Shadow becomes the Lara that you see in the first game or in Anniversary as well. So there's three separate kind of things. Hey Mr. Gote, thank you for redeeming the Rest in Peace Lara. Thank you very much. So what would you like? Drowning? Or jumping from a great height off into nothing? Or doing a dive off of something and neck break? It must have been the wind. The wind made you redeem that. And it must be the wind that knocked Lara off. Meow, that's so sad that she'd be disowned just for making her own decision. Exactly, Meow. You know? Like, they're rich already. Like, who cares if their daughter doesn't want to marry someone else who's rich as well? Like, you know, and it's that whole idea of independence that is really, really enticing with a character like Lara, because on some level, all of us like to have our own independence. And at certain points in our life, we may not have that. Some, unfortunately, never get that. But Lara having that independence and that desire to be on her own and all that is something that I feel like, you know, a lot of people can relate to. Well, you see, this is a problem with terrorists. They're really inconsiderate when it comes to people's schedules. Indeed, Mr. Gote, they are. Like, you think they would ask people first. Thanks for redeeming that from True Lies. Hey, Godfather Al, welcome on in. The man, the myth, the Tomb Raider legend. Well, thank you, Godfather, but the real legend is actually on the screen right now. How's it going, Godfather Al? Neck break, Mr. Gote? Alrighty then. Let's do that.
Look away from the screen then.
Lara, you survived the fall, what? Lara's like, what fall damage? Oh, as an aside too, I won't be getting all the secrets and stuff in the game. Alright, so the next one should do it. Alright, Mr. Gote, here we go. This should be the last one I need to do to actually accomplish the Rest in Peace Lara. There we go, Mr. Gote. Thanks for redeeming that. Yeah, meow. It's like, oh, rest in peace, Lara. See you next life. Lara's got like an infinite lives cheat on.
Careful.
Deep breath, Sip. This will be a long trip otherwise.
I forgot you were such an optimist. That was too close.
Meow Rod casually added a cheat and pretends like it's already in the game as a feature. It's like, shh. Hey there, Kit Kat. How's things going today?
Copy that. I'm here, but I don't see no climber. Yeah, well, I can't shoot on sight if I can't see nobody. Got worked up thinking I'd put someone down today. Now there's nothing. He owes me one. Hell yeah, I'll tell Rutland myself. You know it. Give him the radio. It's a snipe hunt anyhow. You saw the cliffs below the LZ. No way someone free-climbed that. That's Sanchez. Nobody's out here with the idiot twins upstream. So I'll put down anything.
Any idea who he is or who he works for?
I haven't the foggiest. He's deliberately unremarkable.
Is that good or bad?
It's deliberate, which isn't good.
Thank you, Meow. Secret is safe with you guys. Excellent. That's good. Makes me think in the original Legend of Zelda there's a hint that you can find in the game. Or not really a hint, actually. It's this secret cave and this Moblin is in there and gives you money. I think it says, you know, take this or something. It's a secret to everybody or something like that. Oh, that's great, Kit Kat. That's good. I'm glad that you're going well. As for me, I'm going really good. Another Monday has come around, but any Monday where I can play a Tomb Raider game is definitely a good Monday. How's the audio of the game for everyone as well? Like the dial, like is the voices too low or is the music too loud? Because with these Tomb Raider games, it's funny. You can have the volume at 100, and it's way loud, and then you put the volume at 60 or 50, and it's still loud. It's difficult sometimes to find a happy actual medium and stuff. Kit Kat agreed. Oh yeah, you know, it's good to start a week off with something good. Sounds good to you? Excellent. That's good. You never know sometimes. Because I've got my own audio as well, different. Sometimes it comes in louder for me as well, with my own audio that I've got on my laptop as well. Hey now, bro. Must have been the wind. Meow, the audio sounds a little low compared to you on mobile, but it might just be your ears being terrible. Oh, I see, yeah. What I might do is just make some alterations. Okay, so I might turn voice up a little bit further, and same with the music. Exactly, nah, bro, it was the wind. The wind did that. Sometimes you gotta wonder why the wind does certain things for.
Swear to God. So what? You jumped out and started swinging?
Yeah, sort of danced around, screaming and yelling, whatever.
Yeah? Well, I would have kicked the hell out of you.
Yeah, whatever, man. Came flying at me screaming monkey talk like that, and I just did the first thing that popped into my head. Just bam, flicked it right between the eyes.
And it started smoking it?
That's what it wanted. Monkeys get hooked on them, go crazy when they see you smoking. Funniest damn thing I've ever seen.
Yeah. I believe it when I see it.
Swear to God.
I don't see anyone!
Who are these guys? The question is, why go to this much trouble to guard some ruins?
Quite.
That's better, Meow? Oh, excellent, that's good. Hey, Anemone, good morning. You need coffee? I don't blame you, that's definitely good. Coffee's delicious. How's things going? Meow, you sorry if it was just on your end, but it might have just been phone audio. Oh, that's all good, Meow. I'd rather err on the side of caution and change the audio a little bit as well. That's definitely no worries. Oh, that's alright, Anemone. Yeah, that's no worries at all. Sorry about the time zone difference, because when I saw it, I thought, oh, it was 11 AM my time when I saw it, but thanks for letting me know. Hey there, Scar, welcome on in. Lara has got some smooth curves. Well, here's the thing, Scar. If you tried to find that out, you'd probably have some smooth holes in your body from the guns. Hey there, Scar. How's things going?
Isn't she beautiful? I'm falling in love all over again.
You say that to all the ruins.
I'm a terribly lucky girl. And here come the bloody tourists to spoil it.
Your cam doesn't pick up detail that small. What do you see?
Men with guns. Mercenaries by the look of them.
What are they doing there?
Getting into trouble.
Anemone, yeah, you could sleep more, but it's own fault. You stayed up late for God of War stream. Oh, no problems. Oh, well, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you had a good time. It's always good to sleep when you can, and sleep more as well. You'll do that later. It's Cleaning Monday today for you. Oh, I see, Anemone, yeah. Well, that's good to get that done on a Monday, and then that way, for the rest of the week, it's done. Hey there, Ryu. How's things going? Welcome. Meow, it's never a bad time to get things done fresh at the beginning of the week. Oh, absolutely, Meow, that's for sure. Scar, nah, you'll follow Safety Guide 101 from YouTube. You'll disarm her guns before you do something else. Well, wish you the best of luck with that, Scar. You going well, Ryu? Oh, that's great. That's really good to hear, dude.
That sounded permanent.
Death by irony is always painful. Amateurs.
Lara! Glad you're on your toes.
It's a useful survival skill.
What's all this stuff for? Moving heavy materials deeper into the mountain, probably. Sometimes ancient builders had to tunnel around hard rock deposits.
Hey there, Sona. How's things going today? Welcome.
Is that a jaguar? Why predators attack prey larger than themselves is a mystery.
And a pity.
Scar, you wonder how much did they pay for that Jeep badge? Yeah, that's a good point too. There was a game where there was some kind of like promotion to win a motorcycle as well, I think. I think it was this game or Anniversary it might have been. Or maybe Underworld, I can't remember now.
Is that a scarlet monkey or a person? Spooky. Ah, cunning. Looks like you're going forward. Yes, but how?
With patience and persistence. Someone picked an unfortunate place to hunt.
Scar, you'll definitely use those 2 walls to make your pizza dough flat and smooth. Oh, hell yeah, Scar. Now you have me wanting pizza. I love that stuff. It's amazing the big difference between the previous game, Tomb Raider Legend, which Tomb Raider The Angel of Darkness, which came out 3 years before this one, and the amount of leaps that had been made in that 3 years in console generations. Such a big difference. Meow, you just had pizza? Oh, you did? So you'll share with me and chat? Oh, very good. That's cool. Thank you. It's just, I love that stuff. So if you don't respond, it's because you took some Benadryl to help you sleep. Oh, that's definitely fair enough, Sona. I hope that you can get some really good sleep. Hope that it helps as well. Scar, you mean if you're Lara Croft or ending up in a place like that, then you have to be smart and practical, make food or even use something as a tool to repair something. That's true. Oh yeah. Being able to have first aid and be able to know how to use it as well would be a key thing too.
Man, this place is weird and complicated. It probably wasn't so back when it was fully furnished. We're looking at the stripped-down version of what's left 1,000 years later.
Nah bro, so you did some reading on the Ripper DLC, and it seems that Jack blamed the Creed for the inability to stop Starrick and lackeys from killing his mum after Jacob freed Jack from the asylum and decided to train him. So your conclusion is either A, Jacob is really stupid for taking in a crazy kid, or B, it was really poorly written. That's good to have a look at that, nah bro. It's because then it's like, well, when did this happen? As in, when did Jack get saved from the asylum by Jacob? Because there's no mission in the main story where you have to rescue anyone from the asylum and stuff like that. I mean, you could chalk it up to, well, maybe it's just something that happened that Jacob never mentioned and Evie never mentions for the main story. You know, maybe we're just missing a day where they spoke about it or something, but that's where it's very tricky when you're coming up with stuff that's supposed to take place amongst other events as well. You need to make sure that you're being extra careful in what you're saying is happening at the same time as something else, so it doesn't contradict the thing or add confusion. Kit Kat, sleep is life. It really is. You know, it's just amazing how much good sleep can actually do. Scar, all pizza places are closed where you live. It's 8 AM in the morning. Aww. What you should do then, Scar, is you should start your own pizza business and be open at that time. I'd love a 24-hour pizza place. That'd be quite cool.
Damn! Move! Move! You in one piece?
And still breathing, yes.
It's the center of the evil Korak Empire.
None of this appears in any of the literature, but I'd say they're ceremonial in nature.
If that's the case, it's not a ceremony I'm keen on witnessing.
Meow, a 24-hour pizza place sounds like a dream. It would be so good, you know, like, especially if you're sort of like out and about and you just want to grab something to eat like that, you know, like the same way that you do if there's a kebab place, you know. Just be like, let's go in and get some pizza at like 3 a.m. in the morning. Nah, bro, yeah, Ubisoft hasn't bothered to keep the integrity of the AC timeline since the death of Desmond. Yeah, and the more games they do, the difficult it gets, because the more difficult it gets, all these different sort of like ideas of where the story should go, things that get put into a game story that don't end up going anywhere because the next people who come along who do the next game decide that they don't want to do anything related to that part of the previous story. They want to do something different, and then it's like comic books and books then have to fill in gaps and details and things, and it's like you want to get the majority of your plot points and stuff finished, leave some stuff, but at the same time you still have the thing where it's like, let's do this instead and we go off on this whole other direction. Hey Lidus, how's it going? She's in one piece. No, she ain't. Then goddamn anime. Oh, you meant if she wasn't hurt. Yeah, cool. I'm doing well, thanks, Lidus. And yeah, Lara's definitely still in one piece. There's actually a blooper reel that they did where Lara fails those QTEs. I'm doing really good, thanks, Lidus. How about yourself? Hey there, Stan. Please stop questioning Ubisoft's story decisions. It's heresy. Well, a wise woman once said, no. Hey there, Stan. How's it going? Meow, how do I like my pizza? Well, I definitely like it fresh and hot. However, the next morning I wouldn't refuse some pizza, even if it was cold. But I do prefer it to be heated up, of course. But I'm not really picky between thick or thin crust as well. I'll take either. And I don't really like anchovies, so I wouldn't have anything with that on it. But I wouldn't ask something that has anchovies on it to have them taken off, because I just take them off myself. I don't mind doing that. I'm not, no, you have to take these things off just for me because I don't want them. You know, I'm just like, I'll just take them off and then just eat the rest of the pizza as well. But I'm not very picky with flavors either. But I like, you know, meat lovers, and also this is sacrilege, but I do like pineapple on pizza. But it's not like it has to have pineapple on it or else, and I won't eat it. But yeah, if you offered me a pizza and had pineapple on it, I'd still eat it. Lattice, you're doing well. Took this week off, which you're happy for. Oh, very good, dude. It's good to be able to do that, you know, when you can. That's good that you did. I'm glad that you're going well. Dr. Darling, pineapple and anchovies. That's fair enough, Dr. Darling. Yeah, I don't blame you for not liking pineapple. It's definitely an unpopular kind of thing to put on pizza. Lattice, you're dying to buy the collection from Capcom. To be honest, you're thinking of doing some more fighting game streams. Oh, that's cool, Lattice. That'd be good. What did you have in mind? Nah, bro, yeah, for the last 10 years the games are a bunch of half-baked ideas that are either poorly executed or just never followed up. This is true. You know, you want to have some kind of closure for stuff, even if it's like a prologue type thing. Meow, amen. Hot and fresh is the best type of pizza. Absolutely, it really, really is. You know, and especially when it's cold weather too. Nah, bro, pepperoni and pineapple. Pepperoni is very nice too, as well. Lattice, you feel like you're more of a fighting game streamer, but you know just Wong or Max or Daigo. Oh yeah, and that's fine too as well, Lattice, you know. As long as you're enjoying what you're doing, and if you feel like you need to change things up, you know, go for it, because you need to, you know, make sure that whatever you're doing, it still feels fresh to you, or there's still something about it that you enjoy, and you don't want to burn yourself out on stuff as well. Biko, life would just cease to exist without pizza, even more than oil or money disappearing. Pizza is air, pizza is oxygen, more important than flimsy money and oil, lol. I don't know, Biko. But yeah, pizza is definitely great. I love it. Meow, pineapple, cancelled, joking. I respect your topping choices. No worries, Meow. Yeah, it's so funny. Dr. Darling, no, you mean, imagine that combination. Oh, I see, Dr. Darling, yeah. I mean, I don't know if the anchovies would be cancelled out by the taste of the pineapple if I was to have that on both. Lattice, morning or afternoon streams, but you're not sure yet. Pineapple on pizza, you believe it's heresy, but hey, you do you. Yeah, the first pizza that was ever created, they said, and none shall ever put pineapple on pizza. I just realized I had that button held down the whole time.
Lara, have you found anything for the fire? Lara, what are you... Oh, no, get back! Good Lord, what is it?
There's something in the light.
Stay here. What? Who are you? What? What about my daughter? You stay away from her. She meant no harm.
What's happening, Mother? Who's there?
Oh God!
Mother? Mother!
Hold your fire! Lara Croft! I've been hoping I'd get to meet you. At ease. We're just gonna talk.
I'm listening.
Maybe you found a piece of this. Is this what led you here?
Where did you find that?
It doesn't matter. What's important is what it does. Do you know?
What I know is my business.
So you don't then, and that means you don't have a piece. Amanda said you were sloppy. You should have paid more attention to Paraíso.
Amanda? Amanda's dead. What the hell do you know about Paraíso?
We're done talking.
There is more than one. Father, you were right.
What was that?
Keep yourselves caffeinated, lads. We've some work ahead of us.
Means we're still alive. Can't complain about that.
All right, who was that?
You've heard of the Rutlands, right? From the States? Well, you just met the senator's youngest son, James Rutland. Went to West Point, and that's about all he's done.
Call up the footage, please.
Welcome home, Lady Croft. Will your hand luggage require emptying or filling?
Winston, take a look at this. It's almost identical, just configured differently.
Identical to what?
Something I saw a long time ago in Nepal, miles from any pre-Incan culture.
And you believe this to be a fragment of the sword?
What sword?
More likely another of its kind. Zip, I want you to find out what you can about this Rutland, particularly where he is at the moment.
Try Peru. You talked about Paraíso.
He did imply there's information about the artifacts there.
He said you've been to Paraíso. What happened there? And who's Amanda?
Alistair, go over these images and see what you can work out. Zip, ring Anaya and see if she can meet me in Paraíso Saturday morning. They don't seem quite so keen on visitors these days.
Well, hey, you're the one with the guns.
You can't blame me for knowing how to accessorize. Any word from Anaya?
She said she'd meet you at the statue in the marketplace.
At least we'll have our privacy.
Scar, chicken, pineapple, banana, and curry, your favorite? Oh, on pizza? I never thought about like curry on pizza. That'd be interesting. But I love chicken, Scar, so I also like chicken on pizza. Now, everyone is so fancy with their pizzas, you like it. Oh, absolutely. And it's cool to mix and match stuff as well. And add your own toppings Biko, yes, it's more important. Give you a free slice of pizza instead of money, and you're sure you can live happy, or give to someone else to live their life happy, lol. You're sure a succulent fresh pizza filled with their own toppings will please anyone. Well, that is true, Biko. However, people in workplaces where at the end of the year, instead of getting a bonus, they just get a pizza party, they might not feel the same way, but getting pizza from someone, would definitely be, delicious, and be very grateful for it. Nah, bro, the forbidden fruit of Eden was really pineapple on pizza. Oh, exactly, nah, bro, we were all mistaken. We thought it was an apple, but it was actually a pineapple on pizza. Dr. Darling, game sound is kind of low compared to the mic. Yeah, it's funny with the sound, because I noticed too that some cutscenes the volume was louder than others as well. So I'll just go in and change that a bit more. See how that goes. Sony, you mean shrimp, garlic and broccoli on a thin crust is delicious. Add portobello mushrooms and it tastes divine. That's something else too. Broccoli would be good on pizza, Sona. Dr. Darling, Amanda is dead. Dun dun dun. That's what we all thought, Dr. Darling. But just like on those soapies, like Days of Our Lives, that wasn't the case. Scar, some people do put beans on pizza. That is true. Yeah, I've heard of baked beans. Well, baked beans I've heard. I don't know about, beans. The other form of beans. Beans. It's delicious, Sona. Oh, that's cool. Like, that guy in the suit looks like James Bond. His face is all lips. You thought it was Red Dead Redemption all of a sudden. Nice call, Lighters. That would be a few years away from this game's release. But yeah, that's a good call, Lighters, actually, too. Looks like James Bond. Biko, you'd be happy, lol. Oh, yeah. Dr. Darling, need a pizza giving party just like they have in Thanksgiving. Oh, dude. That would be great. Yeah, meow. Goal! I love how they added that as a thing in this level.
Hello, Lara. You realize that the streets were not deserted a moment ago.
And I've been trying so hard to blend in. I hope I'm the one that frightens them and not something else.
There's nothing here. Just a heap of pottery shards, littered with the bodies of old friends. If I knew this was where it would lead, I would never have told you about Bolivia.
Yet here you are.
La Paz is not so far away.
Neither is the past.
Lara, go! I'll catch up.
Zip, get an eye on her cell. Tell her I'll find her when I've sorted out this lot.
You got
Damn, I didn't realize I didn't change the year for Tomb Raider Legend from what I had it for Tomb Raider Anniversary. So Tomb Raider Legend was 2006, not 2007. I play Anniversary first because it's a remake of Tomb Raider 1, but also a prequel to this game. So I play it in timeline order when I do my annual runs of it. So it sounds like beans on toast. Oh yeah. Yeah, I like baked beans on toast. Like, it's a good combination, especially when it's, you know, hot beans.
Anaya called on her cell. She's got mercenaries after her.
Tell her I'm on my way.
Right. Yeah, baby, do that again! Whoa, watch out! There's the first one. Yeah, Lara, on your way through. Yeah, get some air.
They blew up the bridge!
Punch it, Lara.
I was hoping for a more spectacular death. Hey there, Gamer Loop. Thanks for redeeming that. I'll try and get a good one. Yeah, Meow, why does everyone want to send Lara to Mordor? I know, right? It's like, aw. It's great music, Meow. Yeah, I really like this game's soundtrack. Hey there, Basataz. Welcome on in. Finally someone who plays Tomb Raider. Yeah, I'd like to do marathon of the main games once a year, and then sometimes I'll do like other runs, like anniversary playthroughs of certain games, or if I just feel like doing a Tomb Raider game, I'll just do a stream of it.
That's right. Fly over those bastards. Target range.
There we go, that's better. There we go. That has a bit more pizzazz to that rest in peace, Lara. Thank you for redeeming that Gamer Loop. I hope things are going well.
That's right. Fly over those bastards. Now what? How are you gonna get to her? Watch it, Laura. Truck to truck. Man, be careful.
You have to be careful, because if you have one little bit of health left, if you go too quickly onto the back of that truck and actually hit, the game will actually count that as a hit and kill you before the actual cutscene starts.
It hasn't changed much. What are a few years after all, when stacked atop thousands more?
There's something I didn't tell you before. I think Amanda might not have died down there.
Is that what this is about? Closure?
Isn't that what it's all about? Why we dig up the past? To understand it?
I am an engineer, Lara. I build for the future. I don't dwell in the past.
You will someday. Eventually, everyone does.
Lara! Get down here, you slacker! Jason says we're about to break through.
In a minute, Amanda. We have some structural concerns.
Would you just get down here? Did the boat break? Looks like we've lost the lights. I hope you brought flares.
Meow, get him, Rod. Take no prisoners. Absolutely. That's the way to do it. Sony once asked what was for breakfast and your dad said shit on a shingle, meaning toasted bread with gravy. Oh, that's something I've never tried either. Like toasted bread and gravy. All these new combination of food ideas that I'm getting from chat today. Thank you. Haven't actually had that combined together before. Scar, but the origins of pizza does explain some things too. You see, it was a poor Italian man's meal back then. Shepard just took a round piece of bread and did put some leftovers he had at home before he started his day with ships. We call that thing pizza today and see it as a wow meal. It's interesting when you do look at stuff like that, and how something that comes from small and humble beginnings, and for reasons that are sort of like very understandable, blows up over time to become this big, massive, like, type of food, but also this big industry and stuff. Gamer Loop, it's fine. You just redeemed 1 death. You showed me 4. Oh, that's all good, Gamer Loop. I definitely wanted to make sure that we got a death there for you where we actually saw, instead of it just going to fade to black as well. I was like, oh, be good to see like a crash sort of thing. But that's no worries at all, Gamer Loop. How's things going today? Bro's getting the adrenaline rush even when he's not on the bike, laughing my ass off. This is so true. You're going really good. Planning to play some Rise of the Tomb Raider. Oh, excellent. That's great. I'm glad to hear that you're going good. And that's a good idea too, to play some Rise of the Tomb Raider. I hope you enjoy. As for me, I'm doing really good. Having a good day so far. On the weekend, I did some more Assassin's Creed 2, so that was good to do more of that, and back to Tomb Raider today. Meow, we should just make a whole menu for you, Rod. Exactly, Meow. That'd be a good idea. It's like Rod's chat menu. Earlier, I was talking about how there was an event that we play that takes place before the events of Tomb Raider Anniversary in this timeline. So we have Lara here on an expedition with her friends, including Amanda. This whole idea of a group of friends being on some kind of expedition is carried over into the 2013 reboot when they crafted that story. So that's another element that is brought from one game in one timeline to another game in a different timeline with another yet a different Lara and all that kind of stuff. And this is where we see where Lara thought that Amanda was actually dead all these years. Now, Rise of the Tomb Raider was definitely top tier for the newest trilogy. It was a really good follow-up to 2013. I liked the additions that they made to being able to manually heal yourself in the middle of combat as well was definitely a good idea too. Because in the 2013 game, not being able to do that while in combat could come in handy a lot of times.
Such a tourist. What's happening? Amanda! Amanda! Can you hear me? Amanda!
Oh, Sarah. Oh, God. What's happened?
Meow, you're so happy to hear that you enjoyed it as well, because you always hear mixed takes on it. Yeah. I mean, there's some nitpicks here and there that I have, but they're not enough to really ruin it. And some of the nitpicks are more like just, I guess, editing choices, like when Jacob, dies, like it fades too quick to the next scene or to black. It should have waited a bit more. Another camera angle on his face or something like that. I feel like that's a bit too quickly done. So that's just one little tiny nitpick I have with Rise of the Tomb Raider. But overall, I do like the game a lot, and the setting is interesting too, and also the lore that you find and stuff. Scar, is this the last Tomb Raider game before the reboot? It isn't, Scar, no. Yeah, This one came out in 2006, and then they did a remake to Tomb Raider 1 and a prequel to this in 2007. And then the game that carries on from the end of this game's story, Tomb Raider Underworld, came out in 2008. So Underworld was the last one before they did the 2013 reboot. So now your auntie once added too much yeast to dough and you're up until 3:30 AM frying pieces? Oh wow. That's definitely a long time. Your gran woke up and told you to stop frying. It's like, yeah, there's definitely plenty of time.
My God.
Lara! Over here!
Kent? What's going on?
It killed Oscar.
What did?
I don't know. I didn't see. Escape won't budge. Get me out.
It's all right. What?
There's a hole above me. You've got to get me out. Hurry, we've got to get out of here. Hurry, Lara. It's gonna come back.
Hang on. I'm coming.
It's coming. Damn it, Lara.
I'm almost there.
Hey, I think I see a light.
Stay there, Kent. I'm coming down.
Amanda? Amanda! It's her!
Wait! Kent!
I think this stone unlocks the door.
I don't like it. Are you sure you're reading it properly?
That thing is coming. You have a better idea?
The door might be trapped.
We're trapped. Oh, God!
To be perfectly honest, I think this is a terrible idea. Everyone agreed to leave things as they were.
I will as much as I can. But from what Rutland said, I'm sure there's a clue down there about what killed my mother. I have to go back.
There's no use trying to enter at the same point. It's caved in.
The river had to get in there somehow.
I'll leave you to figure out the how. I can't go down there. I'm sorry.
It's fine, really. If there's any trouble, call Zip and he'll patch you through. Don't take any chances. I'm not losing any more of my friends.
So, how you getting in?
The same way as the water, I hope. If you get a call from Anaya, patch her through straight away. I'm a little concerned about leaving her by herself.
I'll keep her company.
Meow, what is your favorite Tomb Raider before the reboot and after the reboot? So I really like The Last Revelation a lot. That would be my pick for my favorite one. As for after the reboot, if I had to choose which one out of the reboot trilogy, it's a tie between 2013 and Rise, to be honest. I like Shadow of the Tomb Raider, I like the whole trilogy, but I'd probably put Tomb Raider 2013 and Rise ahead of Shadow of the Tomb Raider. So it was during your Russian Orthodox Christmas, the next travelling village was happy since everyone got a piece, and there were over 100 machines. Well, that is good that they was able to feed that many people, Sona. Hey there, Raid. Welcome on in. Well, Kent is dead now, Raid. So he's all gone. Yeah, imagine just having to sit there and not be able to help. Absolutely. It'd be a terrible feeling too. And even though Amanda is understandably upset at Lara not actually trying to find her afterwards, it's like, well, she thought you were dead. Like, how did she know that you were gonna get your shoe loose and then be able to survive? You know what I mean? But it's understandable why she has resentment towards Lara as well. But still, it's like, it's not Lara's fault. She tried to help you. She thought you were dead. It's not like she was like, oh, Amanda's dead. Oh, well, time to party now. Live my life and go off and, you know, and all that kind of stuff. So in a small part, but with a big heart. Well, that's the thing, right? Sometimes, you know, we get caught up in thinking that the big things are going to be the most appreciated, but sometimes it's just the smallest thing. Thanks, Meow. Yeah, it can be difficult with some games because it's like, I really like this one a lot, and this one too. Which one do I like most? She couldn't have known automatically. I guess she should have thrown a parade. Yeah, exactly, Meow. Yeah, she should have just thrown a parade and been like, Amanda's dead. Amanda's dead. And, you know, celebrate it and, you know, tell everyone she knew. Nice try, Raid. I remember the Simpsons episode. Centuries ago.
it is? It's called an anachronism.
It was Amanda's.
High tops don't fall off your feet that easy.
It's been unlaced. I never imagined she could have survived.
There was a lot of water. She still might not have.
Scar, why her skin glows so much? Ah, it's the HD era back from 2006. That's true, they had to show off the glowing that they could do. Stan, for its time, it was amazing to see such details. That is so true. Yeah, like, when you don't have anything years later to compare it to at the time. Right, is that a Simpsons joke? It is. Yeah, although I might be confusing where it's from, because there was the NES video game where you can call up him as well. But no, I think it was the show, actually, now I think about it. Biko, you're going to have to nip out to get a key cut that you couldn't yesterday. A guy wanted to charge you £29 for one key, so you're going to have to go into town again. That definitely is very expensive, just for one key as well. But I hope that things go well with that, Biko, that you can actually get a good price as well on getting one done. Now, you wish some days you could go back and relive games for the first time again. Now, that would be really cool to be able to do as well. And I feel the same way with some movies as well. Biko, but not yet at past. You're eating your breakfast. Oh, that's definitely fair enough too. Yeah, want to enjoy your breakfast first. Stan, you heard losing a key in Germany was insanely expensive as well. Yeah, that's the thing too, like, you don't necessarily think about these things until you have to actually get a new key, and then you think, oh great, this is how much it costs.
It tells the story of the last queen of Tiwanaku. Her father was king, but she was lost and raised by a warrior. She became queen after a shaman named Tunupa discovered her royal heritage.
Tunupa is another name for Viracocha, their god of creation.
The shaman brought her to Lake Titicaca, where she borrowed his staff, an object of great power.
According to myth, Viracocha originally lived in the lake.
The god of indoor plumbing.
She led her people into an era of peace. After many years of wise and just rule, there was some sort of power struggle. She died shortly thereafter, and she was carried off in a boat to paradise.
Remind you of something?
The King Arthur myth, yes. The similarities are striking.
King Arthur? A little help here?
It's the same story. A youth, unaware of his royal blood, rises from obscurity to become a wise king with the help of a friendly wizard and his magical staff or sword, and afterwards he's transported to paradise.
Many cultures share similar legends. The Great Flood, for example. Everyone's got that one too.
Stan, objects of great power come with great responsibility, Lara. This is so true. And you got to watch out for the redacted ones as well. Scar, by the way, why Army of Two is so damn underrated? Not too sure, Scar, to be honest. I've heard of it, but haven't played it myself. Raid power corrupts. Absolute power is a whole lot of fun. Fun. It's all fun and games. For a while, I imagine.
Why, thank you.
Wow, this place is amazing. Might be a good place to use the rad mode of your binoculars.
You could be right.
Oh, I like that one.
It was nice, but it was in the way. The Queen's shaman. A dais with a sword set into it, or in this case, Viracocha's staff. This is it.
Do you believe it's the same one we saw in Tiwanaku?
There's more than just one dais, but possibly.
So the shaman would be Merlin, and the staff would be whatever the hell King Arthur's sword was called.
It's called coincidence.
Funny name for a sword.
Wow! That must have impressed the villagers back then.
I know it impresses me.
Sten, also supreme executive power derives from a mandate from the masses, not from a farcical aquatic ceremony. Love that quote, Sten. From Monty Python, The Holy Grail. Raid QuickTime events and cutscenes, aka the bane of my existence, they definitely can be. In terms of like levels of them though, I don't mind ones where the buttons you have to press and the order in which you press them is the same every time. But when you get ones where it randomizes which button has to be done, then that's really annoying. What's also annoying is when you're not expecting it, because you're watching the cutscene and then all of a sudden, boom, press this! And you're like, what?
It's quite the display, isn't it? Look at her. She's beautiful. We were so close before. So close.
Wonderful, Lara.
Do you notice anything familiar about her sword?
That's what Rutland was holding.
Except this is just a ceremonial copy. And what do we have here? The tip has broken off. My God. I had no idea it looked like this. I've seen this before, at Waseda University in Japan. But I didn't know it had anything to do with these artifacts.
Hell, I'll get a hold of him right now.
It's not there anymore. It was stolen by Shogo Takamoto.
Takamoto? Yakuza has nothing to mess with, Lara.
I don't care, Zip. I want that piece. Arrange a meeting.
Okay, but... Hang on. I got Anaya calling on her cell. I'm patching her through.
Lara, can you hear me? Those bastards from town are here, and they're coming down after you.
Well, this is a tomb. I'll make them feel at home.
Sorry, I wasn't keeping track of Anaya. I got distracted. But she seems safe for now.
It's alright. Just let me know if our mercenary friends get any closer to her.
Got it.
How will you make it back with the floor missing?
I suppose I'll have to take the high road back.
You? Did you fall down there? Maybe we got lucky.
I haven't had any luck today.
How's the knee?
How's my ass?
I wasn't the one who tripped.
And I wasn't the one who couldn't hold on to the damn rope.
It was wet. I don't know how the hell she got down here without a rope over all those slippery rocks and...
Either of them. Maybe the radios are off. Maybe they're sleeping. Maybe they're taking a dirt nap. Go find out. What about you? Just do it, Miller, and stop whining for once.
Now, bro, where does one draw the line between archaeologist and grave robber? That's a very good question as well. It's like, if you discover something that has been buried for a very long time, and you then just take it, and then go and sell it, then it's kind of like a lack of etiquette, maybe? I don't know. I'm not an archaeologist. Or a grave robber. Except when I'm playing Tomb Raider games. Raiding tombs. A grave raider. Or a grave raber.
I've seen a panther, I think. It's hard to tell.
Jaguar. They don't have a panther.
Jaguar, then. Whatever. I saw a damn spider big as your hand.
Have you still got an eye on the other line?
Yeah.
Tell her to get under the jeep. Someone's coming.
I hope you found what you were looking for, because I am never coming here again.
I was right. This is all she left behind.
She got out and didn't tell us? Why has she been hiding all these years?
Maybe not hiding, exactly. Just not keeping in touch with old friends. Perhaps she found or learned something down there that she wanted to keep to herself. Zip, did you speak to Takamoto?
Eventually. He didn't want to see you, so I reminded him how much you hate the word no.
I'm a horrible conversationalist. I trust he wants to get together on neutral ground.
You'll love this. He wants to meet at Toru Nishimura's offices across the street from his penthouse.
Nishimura? Takamoto doesn't know we're friends.
Nope. All he knows is Nishimura's hosting a corporate party tomorrow night, and you'll meet him there.
Better and better. All right then, I'm heading there straight away. I'll need to find something to wear, though.
Oh yeah, Biko, that's no trouble at all. I hope that everything goes well, especially getting that new key for yourself and stuff. Hopefully see you before 12 PM, should be back in about 2 hours. No trouble at all, Biko. If you see me not streaming, it just means that I've finished this game and taking a break before starting Underworld. But there'll be an Underworld stream of Tomb Raider Underworld today as well. But hope everything goes well. I have, Meow, yeah, I've played the Uncharted series. Yeah, I really like the games a lot. My favourite one ended up being Uncharted 4, and I also played The Lost Legacy as well, and I really enjoyed all of them. Pardon me, there were things about the first three that were very annoying though, like the enemy sponges. Sometimes it felt annoying that it didn't feel like every shot you got on the enemy was impactful to them. It kind of felt like if you shot them 4 times, only 2 of those shots would feel like it actually had some effect on them physically to make them sort of like react, you know. But some of that is also just because of how old some of the games are, where it's like that was the kind of thing, you know. Whereas a lot of newer games, it feels like every hit you actually get on an enemy actually affects them, not just in terms of like damage done to them, but actually physically affects them. Whereas in the first few Uncharted games, it can feel like some of your bullets are being wasted. Nah, bro, the hit detection in Uncharted sucks. Yeah, it's so frustrating, you know. It can sometimes get in the way of enjoying stuff, but I really like the characters. I love the stories and stuff. The funny thing was, and it might change when I replay them, because I've only played through them once, but I actually ended up liking the first game over the second game. But it wasn't anything where the story wasn't good or anything like that. It's just that I felt like gameplay wise the first one felt better in some respects. But it's been so long since I played those games, I don't even know now why I felt that way. I just remember that I felt that way at the time. Meow, you couldn't agree more. There was this train scene that had your blood boiling in Uncharted 2. Oh yes, that freaking part of the game. Just these things that, you know, I'm sure like there'll be things that I forgot about in the years since, and when I go back to play them again, I'll be like, oh yes, this part, I remember this being a pain. Hey there, Retone. Welcome on in. How's things going for you today?
What exactly happened last time you and Takamoto got together?
He was trying to pass off forged relics from the Asuka period, and conventional reason doesn't work with Yakuza.
But you let him go.
And now we're going to have a useful conversation. It's turned out quite nicely.
Lara, got a call from Nishimura. He's in his office, so he won't be mingling. The bartender will hook you up with him, though.
Ever predictable.
Now, bro, Uncharted 4 is your all-time favorite game, an Indiana Jones adventure without getting off the couch. Yeah. And the improvements that they had made by that point as well with the graphics and things. Meow, ooh, we're in our fancy fit now. This is so true. Yeah. There's a variation of this that you can unlock. I can't remember if it's DLC or not. Of course, with the PC version, you can, mod whatever you want, but there's an outfit selection that if you start a new game, I don't think you can access all the outfits, unfortunately, on the new game save. You have to load up your previously finished game and stuff. I think this would have been the first game in the series, at least on console, where you could change what outfit you wanted. Not from the get-go, but once you finished the game and you unlocked all the outfits, you could do that on replay.
Good evening. I believe Nishimura-san is expecting me.
Ah, Lady Croft. He is in his office down the hall behind you. I will let him know you're coming.
Thank you.
Welcome, Lara. You have been enjoying my little party?
Totemo tanoshindeimasu, Nishimura-san. When Takamoto arrives, however, it may cause you some inconvenience.
Take care. He is a very dangerous man when his interests differ from yours.
You'd be amazed how persuasive I can be, even with dangerous men.
I am convinced. I am dangerous too, you remember. But please, enjoy the party while you can, and good luck.
Be brief, Miss Croft. I have many demands on my time, you understand?
Of course, Takamoto-san. I am looking for a piece, a sword fragment, in the care of Waseda University, or it was until you stole it.
I am not a thief. And you would be wise to avoid such accusations.
Then I suggest we skip to the negotiations.
I don't have any idea what you are talking about.
Of course you do. Just name a price.
Miss Croft, are you deaf?
I don't know. Let's see. Try begging for your life like you did the last time we spoke.
Kurose! Imasugu yare!
Where'd you get those?
Basic etiquette. Never arrive at a party empty-handed.
Takamoto has no doubt returned to his penthouse. Do not follow him, Lara. His men will be waiting.
This lobby's a death trap. I know you're into those, but it's not really a winning option.
If I can't go down, I'll go up. How do I get to the roof?
The roof? There is an elevator. Be cautious. There is construction above.
I don't know about this, Lara.
That's why we have to view the problem from a different angle. Namely, the roof. Nishimura gave me the pass to the lift, and I'm on my way.
Philippe, thank you so very much for the follow. How's things going today? Nah, bro, you can never find a dress like that in your size. Maybe you need to unlock the cheat code. Nice one, AC. Thanks for using bits to do that large size of your emote there. Very nice. Pew pews. Meow, all the assassinos. All the time, all of them. That's something that I'd like to see some mods of for the Tomb Raider games, actually. Some assassin outfit mods for Lara. Rage, you put that really awful fanfiction on Discord earlier. Feel free to read it if you enjoy experiencing unbridled agony. Thanks for posting it in there, Raid. Yeah. Sometimes fanfiction, you know, I mean, I've read fanfiction in the past and seen fan movies that were actually quite good. But then you get some that are, you know, a bit bad, but I mean, that's always subjective as well. Meow, assassin mods would be sick. You'd love to see that. Me too as well, Meow. The closest that we get to having Lara in a hood is in Rise of the Tomb Raider, in the cutscenes where she's wearing one. I don't have it active, but I've also got an emote in the emote library that is Lara with the hood on from Rise. Etone, you started streaming Batman the Telltale series tonight. You decided to give that style of game a chance, and it's actually really good. Oh, that's excellent, Etone. That's cool. Yeah, sometimes you look at a game and a certain style and you think, oh, I don't know how I'll go about it or how I feel, but that's good that you're enjoying it as well. I haven't played a lot of their games. I played their Walking Dead Season 1 game, and I played the Back to the Future game as well. I think they did that one too. But apart from that, I haven't played the other ones. But that's good that you're enjoying the Batman, the Telltale series one.
Building across the street, that's Takamoto's.
He's likely to be on the top floor. This is going to require some creativity.
Nishimura's gonna bill you for that.
It's not a party until something gets broken.
Listen to that. Not to 16 under 3 seconds.
Be careful out there. There's more road far below than there is up top. Lara, this is crazy people stuff.
Not on that bike, I won't.
It's like, Lara, this is crazy people stuff. It's like, it's Lara Croft. She's an adrenaline junkie. You know this, Zip. Raid, Vader Episode 1, Project Shadow, and Skyrim Into the Void are some good fan films you can think of. Yeah, I haven't seen any of those, but I think I've seen the video, the Skyrim one, on YouTube. There was also a Predator movie that was set in the Dark Ages, which was quite good, quite well done. Just a group of knights who come across the Predator. There were some interesting Evil Dead fan films that I saw as well. E-Tone, you're still waiting for the day that I decided to play through the 3 new Hitman games. Oh yeah, E-Tone. Yeah, I definitely want to play those ones. I've never played any of the games in the whole series, so I want to actually start all the way from the start and play through the first game all the way through and then play through the new ones as well, so I can kind of experience the evolution that the series went through from one game to the next. It is, nah bro, that game was really, really good, and I think it's a good substitute for a Back to the Future 4, and it's very interesting seeing other versions of Marty and Doc's relatives in different time periods to what we had seen already in the movies as well, and the differences that had happened.
At least when she's leaping about on cliffs, they stay put.
Man, I don't know what she's thinking. She's crazy.
I can hear you, you know, and it's a tad distracting.
Sorry, Lara.
Shutting up now.
In wanting to watch that barrel fall down and trying to keep it in view, I ended up falling off again. That's right, E-Tone, yeah. Yeah, because I was definitely curious over the years about what the games were like, and I saw some different ways that you could even do things so early in the series as well with the first game. AC, you had a bug in Dishonored, Death of the Outsider. You got the yeet someone 40 meters using a hook mine achievement. You did it by having never placed down a hook mine ever since you've been playing the game while you were peacefully scouting out guard routes on a ledge. That's quite interesting that that would be a thing. Getting an achievement for something by not doing the thing the achievement's requiring. That's interesting. I don't think I've had that happen before. Dr. Darling, the hook mine has two parts, the hook and the mine. My life is now forever changed. I'll never look at things ever again. Hey, McFly, your shoes untied. Thank you, Narbro, for redeeming that as an Arnie impression. Thank you. Imagine Arnie in Back to the Future. I'll be back to the future soon. See you then.
like they don't know you're there.
You'll see them when I do.
Looks like there's no way out.
There's always a way, Zip.
She's never cared for TV much. She did them a favor. Maybe now they'll read a book for a change.
Ray, do you see those warriors from Hammerfell? They have curved swords. Curved swords! They're so much curved they can get you from around the corner. Now bro, Arnie as Biff would be wild. That really would be. I wouldn't be surprised if someone has already done a deep fake with Arnie's face on Biff in Back to the Future. AC, also you can 100% using it on spoilers who is your ally, fail the mission and have to reload to get displaced inside someone and do that but with foresight to an enemy. Hashtag task failed successfully. Oh, you gotta love it when you can succeed in something by failing. Right, this reminds you of the bit in the Darkness 2 co-op campaign where you fight through a TV station. Oh, you do? I think I might have seen some of the first game.
There could be more out there, Laura. Do be careful.
What a lovely evening to be outside.
Uh-oh. You know what that means. I'll get the diamond hydronate. Please don't look down.
Heights don't bother me, Alistair.
They make me positively nauseous. Like I told her in Bolivia.
I'll try my best to keep my chin up, but I do need to concentrate, if you don't mind.
Meow, was that Lara gliding? It was. Yeah, if you keep on spamming the button that aims with your weapons as you're moving, it'll make it look like she's actually gliding along. Now, but we actually met Biff in real life. You asked him what his favourite version of Biff was to play. He said the Mad Dog one. Oh, cool. That would have been good. And I don't blame him for choosing that, because Mad Dog Tannen is definitely a great version of a Biff relative, you know. Yeah, I could imagine, Raid, that would be a different thing. A different edit that they would do with it. No, bro, damn, Lara the Sass is real. Absolutely. That's Lara. It'd be interesting to see if they give Reboot Lara some of that in the upcoming stuff. Meow, sassafras out here. Exactly. 100%.
Hurry up, Lara, it's not gonna hold. Hurry, Lara, they'll snap at any second.
Nah, bro, yeah, he said he loved being able to be a cowboy and ride a horse. He also thanked you for asking an original question. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that'd be the tough thing, you know, because they'd get so many of the same questions a lot of the time. And I guess for some people, even if they've heard the answer in the past before, they probably just want to hear it directly said to them personally, you know what I mean? But yeah, trying to come up with a question that would be different would be a bit difficult as well. Trying to think a bit outside the box, or perhaps ask a question that is asked in a way that is more able to give a response. You know, instead of just asking like, did you have fun? And the actor just saying, I did. You know, whereas it's like, what was the most fun thing that happened that you remember, you know, that was memorable even to this day, all these years afterwards, you know, something like that. Because then that might get them to actually say something more than just, yeah, I had fun. You know what I mean? So it'd be tough though, coming up with questions. Hey there, Shaky.
Whoa, hang on. You see that turret down the hall?
Yes. You smell a trap?
I do. Be careful. What's that? It's more modern art than archaeology, in this context at least.
How's things going, Shaky? Welcome, dude.
As lovely as that is, don't you think it's a little big to bring home by yourself? Just let the lady work, buddy. Now that's art with form and function. Made it. How bad you hit?
I've been better. Let's not do that again.
You should not have come here. This is my province, not one of your rotten little tombs.
Tell me about the sword, Takamoto.
What about it? What is it that fascinates you, Miss Croft?
Let me have a look at it and I'll tell you.
Your persistence will be the death of you.
Okay, Takamoto's split. What next?
Catching him.
I admire your straightforward approach.
have broken into my house. You have killed my men.
I've simplified your payroll. And now, if you don't mind, I'll streamline your inventory.
You speak of this? It is the most prized of my collection.
And why is that?
I am fond of recovering objects from dead Englishmen. In this case, one of your crusaders. Some have even said the warmonger was one of your King Arthur's knights. I do not know how the fool came by it, for it is clearly far older than the 11th century, when your people lived in huts of mud.
And for this reason, you'd rather die than hand it over?
No. For this one! Have I satisfied your curiosity now? And it's time to die! You understand, Liz Croft? The artifact is mine. Here is what you wish for. You will not be so lucky this time. Have I satisfied your curiosity now? It's time to die! Where is your flipper tongue now? Now you'll see your foolishness! Now you'll see your...
Absolutely. Africa is among my favorite continents.
Alright, so I need to actually shut down my laptop and turn it back on again, which means I need to end the stream to do so. Oh man, so annoying when that shit happens. I don't know what it looked like on the VOD while that was happening, because my screen on my laptop was completely blank. I couldn't see any broadcast, and then when it did come back on, I could see the footage in the OBS was sped up to try and catch up to where it was and stuff. So what I'm going to have to do is end the stream and then start another one. What I might do, like, I'll redo the level at the start of the next stream, just to make sure it actually fits. I won't do a proper intro to the next stream though, where I, you know, play music and then wait for the intro and all that kind of stuff. I'll just basically pick up where we left off and redo that mission. I might go quit and not save, and then just see where it puts me if I resume the game. Let's see what part of Mission Prep Ghana. What? I thought I had the Japan thing saved. What? Load. Ah, okay, I was mistake. Oh, right. Ah, now I'm gonna have to do 2 fucking levels back to back. Oh man. And here I was just thinking I was gonna finish the game in one stream and then do Underworld later. Now I've got to spend all this extra time to do stuff. Because of course, I don't know why it still came up with the information for the Japan level after not having actually saved it. Okay, that's weird. Alright, that's better though. That's good. Alright, I know that I can do that now. Alright, cool. But yeah, I'll redo that. Hey there, Senny. Welcome on in, dude. How's your day going? Nah, bro, why is it all these AC remasters look like a slight graphical downgrade? Yeah, no idea, to be honest, really. You think they wouldn't be? It did, Meow, unfortunately, yeah. Yeah, I'll have to restart everything, unfortunately. Stands the known fact that some people bless the rains down in Africa. That's a good song, that one. It bugged for you as well, Shaky? Yeah. Rest in peace, stream now, bro, indeed. So annoying. Shaky, no! Yeah. So no, Rod is confused. This is so true. Alright then. I'll be back in a few minutes.